Interview of the day. The second in command at the cigarettes software conglomerate ITC, Sanjiv Puri spoke exclusively to CNBC TV18 for the first time after he was elevated as the chief operating officer of the company. Here are the top 3 highlights from Sanjiv Puri. Number 1, Puri said ITC is on track to achieve its 1 lakh crore revenue target from the FMCG business by 2030. He also revealed that the company aspires to grow at 15 to 20% annually. Number 2, ITC has launched 25 new products this year and the expansion drive is set to continue. Puri in fact revealed that the company is in advanced stages of entering fruits, vegetables and the seafood business as well. Number 3, Puri expects the new GST regime to be revenue neutral. He also warned that if the government decides to impose any additional duty, it will lead to leakages and distortion. Number 4, Puri also, in fact, admitted that demonetization has impacted all the businesses, but he also said that the consumer staples is recovering the fastest. And finally, Puri's boss, YC Deveshwar, is set to step down in a couple of months. When asked about lessons from YCD, who is currently mentoring him, Puri's answer was short and simple: enable and empower. Be hands-on, but no backseat driving. Take a look.
FMCG, where we have a very bold aspiration to be 100,000 crores.
By 2030. Can you give me a more immediate term target?
Well, Shireen, we don't give guidance, but certainly, I mean, if you look at the growth rates that we have seen in the past, I think we continue to grow ahead of what the industry is achieving, and we continue to reinforce our market standing. We continue to launch new products. This year itself, we have 25 products in the market. It could have been a little more if we were able to do it in this quarter. And we have some categories that we have gone into in the recent past. In the recent past, we've done juices with Be Natural. We have entered dairy with Ashirwad Swasti Ghee. Then we have gone into chocolates with Pebble, a luxury chocolate offering, and then we have Sunbeam coffee. So clearly we are in fact focusing on strengthening our presence in existing categories and also getting into newer ones, which we are incubating right now, I would say, and would be engines of growth in the future for sure. And our strategy from a focus on leadership in product, where we create winning products, for which we set up a very significant innovation engine in the form of our life sciences and technology center at Bangalore, which has over 350 scientists and close to 500 patents as of now. And the other piece of the strategy was always on superior consumer engagement, which we've always been advocating in the past. And now we are moving into a phase where we want to set up the physical infrastructure to get a very efficient supply chain in place. So we have about 20 projects in the pipeline, and these are in various stages of construction. One has already begun this year in Calcutta, and in the next 6 to 9 months, 2 more will start. Now, these are going to give us the physical infrastructure for growth, as well as bring in a lot of cost efficiency.
So you said a lot of things, Sanjiv. Let me pick up on each one of them individually. Let me start by talking to you about these integrated plants that you hope to set up. About 20 is what you're targeting, specifically as far as the FMCG business is concerned. What will this really mean as far as margins are concerned? What will this mean in terms of logistics costs, distribution costs for a company like yours? And I'm not talking about, the next 12 months, 24 months, but over the next 3 years, what kind of margin expansion can we expect because of this integrated facilities that you're talking about?
Well, it's like this, that as you know, the food products specifically are fairly freight intensive, and they are products in a range of moderate margin when you compare the gamut of FMCG products. So cost efficiency is very important there. So what we are achieving to do there is certainly bring ourselves closer to the market. So logistics costs come down. So we are able to service the market faster. We are able to supply fresher stuff to the market. And you know, our whole philosophy is to create integrated value chains.
Yes.
So what we are also going to do, and of course is subject to the limitation of the agroclimatic conditions in the catchment area, our endeavor is also to work with the farmers in each one of these areas to develop an integrated value chain from farm to fork.
So fruits and vegetables as well?
Well, fruits and vegetables is something that is a segment we are not into at the moment. But as you know, in the last AGM, Chairman Mr. Y.C. Deveshwar actually said that this is an area we will be actively exploring.